Thank you so much. And welcome, everybody. This is The Carter Show. Hope you enjoy. All right, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Carter TV. You know I'm back. Another story. This story. This story. All right, this story is about a girl who thought she was a main chick. Turns out to be a side chick type situation. She was giving off main chick energy with but getting side chick treatment. Um, Let me introduce y'all to Daniela. Right, Daniela. Daniela is in a health field. She works in a hospital. She's a nurse, RN, um, and she's been doing it for like 5 years. She's working at this new hospital. It's paying her more money, and this is where she meets another young man. His name is Jacob, Puerto Rican kid, security guard. Now, while Daniela is at this hospital, she's been there, let's say, about a year now, and really none of the guys have really talked to her like that or try to, talk to her. Now, mind you, Daniela is a pretty girl, dark skin, silky skin, or her teeth, hair, nice sized breasts, no booty though. But, so she's been there about a year, and the security guard dude has been there about 6 months. And they don't really cross paths because he's overnight. So this one particular day, he's doing the double. He's working for somebody else. She runs into him. They lock eyes. He runs down. They talk. That was the first encounter. So she was like, "How come I never seen you before?" He was like, "I'm overnight, and normally the guy who's supposed to be here now called out." So now the supervisor for the security guards, he comes in. He says the dude who works on the morning shift is quitting. He's leaving. So he asked Jacob. He's like, "Oh, you want to come to the morning shift?" Jacob was like, "Yeah." It was a reason for him to come to it now because he had something he wanted to get at. So he comes to the morning shift. So Daniela finally sees him now. Now they talk now. So before they exchange numbers, before they exchange social media, they've been talking for about a week on a walking by situation. She'll come down from like her lunch break and go like to the little convenience store that they have down there, and he'll walk over there, and, act like he doing his security duties, and he'll talk to her. They'll talk and talk, and then he finally had the courage to ask her out. You know what I'm saying? He asked her out. She was like, "Yeah, whatever, because she's not really getting no play. So he talks to her. They go on the first few dates. They go on like 4 dates within 2 weeks. They go on 4 dates within 2 weeks. Um, she invites him over to his crib, to her crib, uh, and they begin their little relationship type situation. Um, he has his own crib. He doesn't have his own crib. He has a car. She don't have a car, but she got her own crib. She invites him over. After like their fourth date, she invites him over to her crib for a nightcap. Phenomenal. They had sex. And the next following day, after the fourth date type situation, she's head over heels for this man. You know what I'm saying? She's head over heels. You know what I'm saying? 4 dates. He's been charming his way into her. You know, uh, on his days off, he sends flowers to the job. He sends edible arrangements. He's doing all the shit, a man should do to show you like he's interested, to show you, he's all about you. Um, she's also been doing her monthly duties. Hey babe, you need haircut money. You need gas in your car. This and that, third. He taught her how to drive. Um, she taught him about the medical field and all that. He's licensed to carry, so he takes her to the gun range. And all this whole thing has been going on within 4 months of the relationship. Within 4 months, all the stuff is going on. As you can see, she falls quick, he moves fast. You know what I'm saying? So about good 8 months in now. We 8 months in, fast forward 8 months in. A lot of his activities slow down. She's kind of like, yo, what's going on with you? Why you being distant? He's like, oh, nothing. You know, I just had a lot going on in my mind. You know, he lied to us. It was a death in the family. She was like, all right, take some time. Da, 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 da. He takes time off from work, or like a whole week. She didn't hear from him within about 2 weeks. So it was a week before that. Then that following week he was off. So she was like, you know, what the fuck is going on with this man? I ain't hear from him, nothing. He ain't been pulling up for dinner. He ain't been spending the night. I know he got his own crib. Da da da. So she was like, trying to think of it. We've been dating for 8 months. And he never invited me over to his house. So this one particular day, he shows up at the job. Flowers. Hey, I'm sorry for being distant. This and the third. This is why you on her break time. So he leaves. She leaves right behind him. She follows him. Now, mind you, this girl don't got a car. How she follows him? She calls an Uber. Right. She calls the Uber. Right. So when the Uber pull up, he leaves. He dips. She tells the Uber driver, follow that man right there. So the Uber driver's like, what? She said, follow that fucking man right there. So Uber driver follow him all the way to his crib. She see where he parks and gets out at. He also has flowers and candy in his hand. So she sees this. She gets out the Uber and walks up to the crib. She goes on the side of the house, looks in the window. A whole nother woman in lingerie. He's greeting her. Regular shit. Greet. Kids running around. So she's like, what the? Just found out. What she also finds out is he's married. That man is married. You know what I'm saying? So he's married, having a relationship with her. She thought the whole time she was the main person. She one of the sides. And I say one of the sides because what happens next is he comes out the crib. He jumps back in his car. Right? So she see him about to leave. What she does is go in the trunk of his car. You heard what I said? She goes in the trunk of his car and she hear him on the phone. This time with a different woman. So she's like, this nigga is playing me. So what happens now is he's like, the girl on the phone's like, yo, I just found out I'm pregnant. I don't really want this baby. I need the money to get rid of it. So he like, I'm gonna get the bread for you. Make sure you do get rid of it. She was like, just come with me. So he's like, yo, I'm trusting you to get rid of it. This and the third, you know, my situation. She like, I understand. That's why I gotta get rid of it too. Plus my man come home. This and the third. So he like, I bet I'm gonna get the money. As soon as he said that over the phone, she gets a text message like, I need help. I need some money. Can you loan me some money? So this bitch is like, oh, hell fucking no. This nigga ain't about to do me like this. So she like losing her mind in his trunk, right? He pulls up to the girl's crib. The girl he was talking to on the phone is not the same girl whose crib he was at. He pulls up to another girl. So she gets her way out the car. When she gets out, the alarm goes off because he locked his car, so the alarm goes off. So he like, what the fuck? So she hides, sees him come outside in just his boxes. So the girl that comes to the door, big happy set girl, big, is everything okay, babe? So he look and he like, yeah, I'm Gucci. She calls her Uber, right? And when the Uber comes, she goes back to work because she's about an hour late for work now from being around chasing this nigga. She takes a boulder and throws it in the front of his car, the window, throws it the windshield and throws another one in the back. jumps in the Uber and peels off. Right? Peels off. He reaches in the car for his gun and starts shooting at the Uber because he thinks it's his ops or something. So she go back to work. They like, yo, girl, where you been? She's like, family shit came up, but I'm back. At work the whole time, she's pissed the fuck off because he's dealing with multiple women, and she was doing all of this thinking she was the main girl. Come to find out he's married. He got 2 other chicks and a baby on the way. So he finally comes back to work. And she's just like, she don't know how to approach the situation. So she goes, you got kids? So he like, nah, I ain't got no kids. So you sure you ain't got one on the way? He like, what you talking about? Like, where's all this coming from? Who that girl crib you went to the other day? So he like, I ain't go to nobody crib. I was home the whole time. What you talking about? When he said it like this, what you talking about? She flipped game like, so who that fat bitch house you was at? She was like, he was like, what are you talking about? She said, if I'm asking you these questions, it's obviously because I know something. And for you to be sitting here lying in my face is crazy to me. He like, babe, I ain't lying. And she's like, I ain't, babe. Why you ain't tell me you was married? He was like, I ain't married. I saw your wife. I saw the kids. I saw the pictures on the walls in the house. So she says the address to him. He like, nah, that address don't look familiar to me. That address don't look familiar to me. So he looks up the girl. She looks up the girl on Facebook. Finds her and him in the same picture together. Married. It's about 5 years old though. She reposts something. It was like, marriage still going strong after 5 years. No cheating, no situations, no nothing. So he's like, fuck, I could explain that. Explain it. Because this whole time you had me thinking I was your woman when you got multiple women. It's not like that. This and that and third. It's not like that. It's not like that. You sure? Leave me the fuck alone if I tell your wife on you. That's it. I don't want to go through this drama shit. I work here, you work here. I'm done. He's like, come on, don't do this. I'm doing it professionally. I'm breaking up with you in front of your face in a public place, at the workplace. Don't call me, don't text me, no nothing. Don't send me nothing. The moment you do, I'm going to your wife and I'm telling her everything. So he was just like, nah, babe, chill. Don't call me babe. Don't speak on my name to nobody in here. I promise you ain't gonna like me afterwards. Leave me the fuck alone, Jacob. Jacob disregards everything she says. Disregard. Shows up at the crib unannounced. He's in the crib. She telling him, I've been telling you to leave me alone and you still here. I told you don't fuck with me, right? So the following day, he's like, I can't let you go, this and the third. She uses him. She calls him up for sex. They have sex. He was like, I thought you was done with me. She said, I just wanted some dick. Now that I got what I wanted, I don't want it no more. I'm ready to move on. He's like, what? I'm ready to move on. So since it's the last time me talking to you, get out my house. Like, for real, get out my crib. He like, bitch, stop playing me. She said, wait a minute, what you say? Bitch, stop playing me. She said, you got one more time come out your face. And I promise you, from this point on, it's gonna be up for you. He like, stop fucking playing with me, I'll beat the shit out you. He smacked her. Boof! So hard she flipped off the bed. He got his stuff, he got up out of there. She said, okay. She got her stuff together. The following day, he's getting ready for work. He comes outside. His car is on fire. His wife like, what the fuck is this? Somebody leaves a note on the door. The wife sees it. I told you not to fuck with me, right? So he like, what's this about? He like, I don't know. I think it's an op. She instantly like, no, it's not an op. Ops don't do shit like this. They shoot up the crib. This shit a female did. That's something you want to tell me? He like, nah. I swear. He goes to work. He sees her. She smirks and keep walking. So you set people cars on fire now? She don't want to make a scene at work. She was like, don't do this. Don't make a scene at work. I told you to leave me alone. You ain't want to listen. And then you had the audacity to put your hands on me. My next move, you ain't gonna like it. So I advise you to stop right now. He like, bitch, stop fucking playing me. And you gave me an STD. He said it mad loud. So the whole office heard it. You gave me a fucking STD with your stink ass coochie. Stay the fuck away from me, bitch. Stay the fuck away. He made the scene. So everybody looking like, bitch, you got STDs? So she go, oh, that's how you want to play? She pulls up to the nigga crib where the wife is. Sitting down, having to talk with her like everything cool. She played it like if she was a school teacher. So he comes home. He like, what the fuck? Oh, that's my husband. The wife introduces the husband to her. How you doing? Nice to meet you. So the wife walks off. He like, what the fuck you doing? She said, I'm about to turn your life upside the fuck down. The wife is low-key hearing this. She know who the bitch is now. It's the bitch he been fucking with, the bitch that set his car on fire. She know what's up. So she's playing with the kids, a little too close to the kids. Smacks one of the kids. And she tells the parent, oh, the baby just fell. He's all right, though. She takes cigarettes that the wife left on the kitchen counter, puts it on the older daughter's arm, and told her to shut the fuck up. Your daddy did this. You understand? So she's torturing the kids and shit. And the husband is just talking to the wife, and the wife quote win. So ever since she'd been in the crib, she put her hands on the kids. And the daughter was just so afraid to say anything. The husband knew what was going on. He said, I'm going to deal with you, but that bitch got to go. She hurt my kids. The wife pulls up to the job. As she's coming out, she takes a bat and straight smashes the girl right in her face with it. Three times. One as soon as she came out, boop. The next one, boop. The last one, she was on the floor, boop. Left the girl woozy and bloody and told her, next time you put your fucking hands on my kids, I'm gonna kill you. Stay the fuck away from my husband. The husband ended up transferring his job before the situation got any worse. He ended up transferring somewhere else. Left the girl with concussions and everything. She don't know where he live at. They end up moving their crib. And the girl was facing assault charges, the nurse. Ladies, leave these men alone. If you feel like in your gut that they got a second girlfriend or something, follow your gut. Leave these men alone. It's your boy, It's Carter TV, man.